What's up, YouTube fam? I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad you clicked this video. Let's get right into the video. So today I'm going to talk about how to change your life. I've prepared a list of things that we'll go through to help us change our life. Life is a journey. Life is a long journey. The older we get, the harder it gets. If we grow, life grows with us. You see, you were given birth as a kid, you went through life, you went through challenges. Things happen. That's the world we live in. It's a cold world. But in this cold world, if you have a warm heart, I appreciate you. Thumbs up to you. You're doing good. Congratulations. We are thankful to have you in the world. You feel me? But one thing I want to let you know is life is a marathon, it is not a sprint. You see, when you're sprinting, you all stand in an equal line. But when it comes to a marathon, there will be a lot of people. Some may be in the front, some may be in the back. And this illustration makes you know that life really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how you start, but it's how you end, which explains that life is really not for the swift, but it's for the ones who can endure. It's how long you can endure this pain. How long can you endure the challenges that life brings us? It's not easy. It's hard out here. But if you are one of the soldiers who are grateful for the things in life, hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Now, before we get in the video, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Man, you guys gotta comment. I want to know what you guys want to hear me talk about. I'll be posting shorts and stuff like that. I want to hear you guys, get you guys' opinion. Now, let's get right into the video. So, how to change your life, right? Now, the first thing I want to talk about is God. If you want to change your life, you have to have God first, because He's the creator. He's the one that created us. He's the one that brought us into this world. There is a reason why He brought us into this world. And He knows the plans He has for us. His word has made us understand that He has plans for us, plans to prosper us, plans to make us better. So He has the answer to everything. Our destiny is in His hand. So if you want to change your life, He's the first person you should go to. And also, if you have God, you have everything. That's one thing that's beautiful about having God, building a relationship with God. If you have Him, you have the answers to everything. Because really, He is the answer to all the mysteries in life. If you know, now you know. So He is the mystery to all the things that goes on around us. His word has made us understand that we should seek Him first. It says, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. So you, in your pursuit for success, you really don't have to chase success too much, because success in the first place is not something you chase. Success is something you attract. That's why this scripture is very, very important, because God said that you should follow Him and His kingdom and His righteousness, and all other things you hope for, all the things that you're chasing, all the jewelry, all the money, all the cars that you're chasing, He will add it to you. It should tell you that God has the answers to everything. And also, talking about God, you see, you changing your life and seeking God is you saying that you don't want to lean on your own understanding, because His word has made us understand in Proverbs, I think 5:2, that we should not lean on our own understanding, but in His understanding. We are not perfect beings. We can make mistakes. But one thing you should best believe is God does not make any mistake. He's perfect. We are not perfect. We can make mistakes along the way. That's why we need Him by our side. That's why we need Him as our anchor. We have an anchor that keeps us whole. If you know that song, yeah. So you got to keep God first. The second thing we have to do to change our life is to have faith. You see, faith is something you hope for. So today I want to ask you, as you want to change your life, what do you hope for? What change do you hope for? Okay, now you found God, you're praying, but do you have faith or you have doubt that you can change your life? I want to tell you today that if you have faith as little as the mustard seed, your life can drastically change. One thing people don't know is your life can change in quick seconds if you have faith. Because you should hope for something, you should yearn for something. The essence of life is growth. You should hope for something, you should hope for better days. You should have faith. See, you should have faith because God is the only one that can make the impossible possible. So you have to have a strong faith. He has to be your anchor. He has to be your backbone. Because if you have faith as little as the mustard seed, mountains can move. Storms will stop. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. Believe in God that He can change things around because He is the master. He is the healer. He can turn things around. Things you do not even think of, bro. I'm telling you, things you do not even think of. Let me give you an illustration, right? There was this time that I was going through very extreme challenges, right? I was going to write an exam and my grandma passed away. My brain was shattered. I was shattered. I was like, man, how can I write this exam, bro? Like, how can I write this exam when my grandma passed? Her name was Guru. So I felt like there was nothing I can do but to pray and have faith. And I prayed to God. I cried to Him and said that this exam that I'm about to write, I know that I've learned, but I'm not in the right state to go write an exam. Because maybe I might get in the exam room and I might forget just because of the things that are going through in my head. You feel me? So as a result of that, I prayed and hey, lo and behold, I passed the exam. So all I want to tell you is having faith is very, very important in the life you want. If you want a changed life, you have to have faith because having a changed life is not that easy. There will be trying times. You go through trials and tribulations. The friends that you have will be trying to put you down. You may be in a bad state. So you will need faith to take you through all those things because some people do pray, but they have doubts. But if you are praying to the Creator and you have doubts, what are you telling yourself? You're telling yourself that the person you are dependent on is not dependable. But who is more dependable than God? Is he human? No. It's absolutely God that is dependable. Depend on Him, your life will change. Now, the next thing we have here is purpose. This is probably my favorite topic to talk about because we were all born with a purpose. Every human being on this planet was born with a purpose. But it's just that people don't turn to find their purpose until they die, or they don't even find it at all. But as a man, as a woman, you have to be purpose driven. To change your life, you have to find your purpose because there is a reason why God created everybody. God has created us to take dominion over the earth. God has created us to be leaders, not followers. Now, when we talk about leaders, it's not about leading people, but it's about you leading your surroundings. How can you serve? How can you better? How can your life better other people? You know, you have to be valuable. You have to be a person of value. You have to create because we were created by the Creator. He created us. As a result, we are also creators because He's the big G and we are the little G's. Or we can say He's the OG and we are the YNs or the small G's. You feel what I mean? So, and He created us in His own image. As a result, there are certain things about Him that reflect us or that we also have. You feel me? So you have to find purpose, bro. A purpose-driven person is an unstoppable person. Because you know, as a result of you knowing where you're going, because you found your purpose and you know where you're going, God has shown you how your life is going to turn out. God has given you your purpose. Because me, right now, I'm living in my purpose. I'm literally serving you people. I'm serving you guys. I'm helping motivate. I'm positively impacting you guys. This is working in purpose right now. So you also have to find your purpose, because purpose gives you a direction. Purpose clears your path. Purpose keeps you at peace or keeps you at rest in the chaos, because you know where you're going. As a result, when you go through trials and tribulations, you know that this is not something that is happening to me, but it's something that is happening for me. It is happening for me to learn something new. It is happening for me to better myself. It is happening for me to be the best version of myself. It is happening for me to grow. It is happening for me to improve, to develop. You feel me? So purpose is a very, very important state you have to be in when you want to change your life. A purpose-driven man, a purpose-driven woman, you have to be disciplined, you have to stay on your tasks, you have to stay on your goals, you have to stay on your dreams. You don't have to let nothing go past, and nothing should come between you and your purpose. Only thing that should come between you and your purpose is God. And one thing you have to know is purpose is dynamic. Purpose changes. Say, for example, you found out that your purpose is to play football. Okay, you play football, you go for trials, you feel like things are not working for you, you probably didn't make a team, maybe you traveled to Europe, you went to Europe, nothing worked, you had to come back. Things didn't work. It doesn't mean your purpose stops there. Maybe there was a reason why you went into football. Maybe you can branch into coaching. You never know. You can coach a team because you can actually play and you understand the game of football. Now I'm talking about soccer. In America, you guys say, you guys have the American football. I'm talking about soccer. But really, it's actually football because we play with our foot. But anyways, let's forget about that. So, because you can play the football, you understand the game of football. As a result, you can branch into coaching. Just because you played football and it didn't work for you and you think that's your purpose, does not mean your purpose ends there. Oh, football didn't work, so I'm not doing nothing again. No, you can go into coaching, or you can even go into fitness because you're fit. You're probably a little bit lean. You can go into personal training. You never know. Purpose is a dynamic thing. You feel me? It's super, 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 super dynamic. You feel me? Maybe your purpose is to what? Your purpose is to be a teacher. You taught, nothing worked. Well, there is social media. You can come on social media and teach whatever you want to teach. I'm teaching right now. This is a form of studies. It's more like we are studying. It's more like we are going through something I wrote down. This is also a form of study. So one thing you got to know is purpose is dynamic. You can switch lanes to everywhere you want to go. So in your pursuit for success and in your pursuit to change your life, purpose is very, very, very imperative. But to get to purpose, you have to find God. You have to pray to God because He created you, so He knows your purpose. Pray to Him, have faith, then your purpose will be shown. So it's practical like that. And the next thing we have to do to change our lives is to have vision. It's to have vision. Now listen, if you're a man or you're a woman and you don't have vision, I'm going to hold your hands and tell you this. Please have a vision. You can't be a human being and not have vision, bro. If you don't have vision, it means you don't have clarity. If you don't have vision, it means you're blurry. It means you're living a blur life. It means it means you're not living for anything. And as a human being, if you don't live for anything, you live for everything. Also, if you don't stand for anything, you stand for everything. It means anything that comes your way, you accept it and embrace it. But that's not how we have to be. You have to stand for something. You have to have a vision. You have to have goals. You have to have dreams. Now, to change your life, you have to have a vision. You have to have a clear vision of what you want to do. And you having the vision is not enough. You have to take action. You have to take action. Get the vision and take action towards the vision. Have a clear vision of what you want. What do you want? What do you want out of life? Is it a car? Is it the money? What is it that you want? What is it what do you want? What really do you want? You have to go at it. You have to go at what you want. Set a clear vision and go at it. Don't listen to what nobody has to say. It's your vision. You saw it. You wrote it down. Don't listen to the naysayers. They have nothing on you. You gotta go harder. They have nothing on you, bro. I'm telling you, they have nothing on you, sis. They have nothing on you, baby girl. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. They have nothing on you. Have a vision, have a goal, and keep going at it, bro. Don't listen to what they gotta say. You're not living the life you're living. You have to be thankful, bro. You want to change life? Have vision, bro. What do you want in life? You gotta go deep. You have to want something out of life. It's a free world, bro. Now, one thing I want to let you know is Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. He came out and materialized his dreams. You're in a free world. Why don't you want to materialize your dreams, bro? You're in a free world, bro. If prison couldn't break the vision Nelson Mandela had for South Africa, what is breaking yours, bro? What is breaking yours? If I tell you that whatever it is you're going through, whatever hardship you're going through in the world, let it be and go be in prison. Will you go to the prison? Hell no, because you know how it feels out there. That's why I want you to go to your dreams. That's why I want you to have a vision. That's why I want you to have a changed life. If you have a changed life, everything changes, bro. People change around you. People respect you. Not to say you are chasing respect, but it's as a result of the work we put in, bro. You feel me? As a result of the things you put in, man. My adrenaline is everywhere, man. Energy is popping in like crazy, dog. That's crazy, my dog. But you know what I mean, bro. You have to get more out of life, man. You have to get more out of life. What do you want? What do you want, bro? You have to get more out of life. Dig deep. Go deeper, bro. Go deeper and be the best version you could ever be. Because if you don't be the best version you could ever be, who's going to be that? The essence of life is growth, bro. The essence of life is growth. Why aren't you growing? Why aren't you pursuing your goals? Why aren't you working hard? Why aren't you reading the books you have to read? You got to go hard, bro. You have to have a vision, clear vision, so you know the direction, you know where you're going. So you can stay calm in the chaos, because you know that, hey, whatever it is I'm going through, it's to help me get better. It's to help me be the best I could ever be. It's to help me learn the lessons. It's to help me learn the skills. You feel me? So yeah, that's vision for you. And the next thing you have to do to have a changed life is to change your habits. To be the person you will be, or the person you wish to be, you have to kill your old self. To have a changed life, you have to have a changed mind. You have to have a changed habit. You have to change your friends. You have to change your circle. You have to change the things you watch. You have to change your priorities, the things you do. Smoking weed, drinking, going to the nightclub on Sunday night. Monday morning you have work. You go to work drunk as fuck. My bad. Hey, I don't want to curse, y'all. Don't judge me. Pray for me, alright? Hey, that's my bad. If you guys hear me cussing, just write in the comments, hey Ron, you gotta check yourself. Why are you cussing? That's my bad. I'm not doing it again. But yeah, you go to the nightclub Sunday evening, go to work Monday morning, hangover, You can't concentrate. You can't do nothing because you drank so much. You don't even know what to do. You don't have energy. You don't have nothing. Your work ethic is low. Your talk is so slow. You gotta change your habits. If you want to change life, you gotta change the habits. You gotta change the things you do. Switch playing 2K to reading the book. Switch drinking to going to the gym. Switch smoking weed to reading your Bible. People really don't know the essence or the importance of reading, bro. Y'all don't know, bro. Reading really changed my life, bro. Like, bro, changing your habits is one of the biggest things, bro. I wasn't someone who liked, I didn't like reading. I'll take a book, 2 seconds, I'm out, okay. That's cap. But like 2 minutes, 10 minutes, I can't. Because it's like, bro, why am I reading for? Like, you see, that's what's crazy about life. If you don't have any vision, you don't have purpose, like, you feel like, why am I reading? Like, why am I reading for? Like, if you find purpose, God and faith, and you have a vision, you have to read, because you know that where you're going, you have to talk. Because if you open your mouth, people are gonna judge you. People are gonna be like, bro, you look so good, but if you speak, it's so ugly. Like, why do you speak like that? That's why you have to read, so that your vocabulary is through the roof. So that when you speak with eloquence. So that when you speak with elegance. So that when you speak with intention. You know what you're talking about. You speak with direction. You speak with authority. Not authority to belittle people, or authority to improve people, authority to motivate people, authority to impact people, authority to have influence on people. That's what we're talking about. You gotta change your habits, man. You can't stay the same to be great. If you want to be great, if you want to have a changed life, you gotta change your habits. The smoking weed is not gonna cut it. The laying in bed for 18 hours, 9, 10 hours is not gonna cut it. You gotta get up. You gotta watch some motivation videos, some purpose-driven videos. You gotta watch my videos. You see me? You gotta watch videos like this. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. But yeah, man, you gotta change your habits. You gotta change your habits, man. If it's reading 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, or you say, okay, every day you're gonna read 10 pages. Okay, for a month you might be reading 10 pages. 2 months you might be reading 20. In a year you might be reading 50 pages a day. You never know. That's how the human brain works. Because it's always trying to improve. It's like, bro, the 10 pages has been for a while. Let's try to get better. Let's try to improve. You feel me? So yeah, bro, you gotta change your habits, man. And one thing I've realized is also, you really don't have a problem with consistency or consistency. The problem you have is you are consistent in the wrong things. You don't have a problem with addiction. You are addicted to the wrong things. You are addicted to smoking weed instead of going to the gym. You're addicted to reading, you're addicted to drinking instead of reading your Bible, instead of reading the books, instead of watching the videos that will help you improve. You're consistent in the wrong things, dog. You gotta be consistent in the right things, the things that will help you grow, the things that will bring value to you, the things that will make you the man you are meant to be. You keep doing the wrong stuff. But that's why I'm here, to keep you in check. Because if you're doing the wrong stuff, I'm gonna check you, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna check you, yo. That's why I'm here, to that true God or true Christ you'll be on the right path. You feel me? You gotta change your habits to have a changed life. Now the next thing we want to go to is get in shape. To change your life, you have to get in shape. Hey, if y'all don't know, I used to be 260 pounds, bro. My face wasn't this lean. I mean, it looks a little chubby, but I mean, hey, my face wasn't this lean. My face used to be like this. Nobody shaming, none of that. But you know, you gotta get in shape. You gotta get in shape. You gotta get in shape. You have to hit the gym. You have to hit them plates. Your diet's gotta be in check. Now, one thing that getting in shape will help you to change your life is it helps with your energy. You know, in this world, you gotta work hard. And in working hard, you have to have energy to work hard. If you don't have energy, how can you work hard, bro? You need the energy to work hard. That's why you gotta get in shape, because there are a lot of things getting in shape will do for you that you might not know. Because getting in shape will help you become disciplined. It'll help you become consistent. It'll help you that it'll help for your mindset to be stronger. It will teach you resilience. It will teach you dedication. It will teach you determination. Because you're pumping iron in the gym. It will even teach you delayed gratification. Because you had to put the work in to get the body that you have. You feel me? You have to put the work in to get the body that you have. So it teaches you a lot of stuff. So it helps you, it actually helps you in your journey to change your life. Because you know it takes time. But because going to the gym has helped you to be disciplined, consistent, you know that there will be a brighter day. Just as a result of you getting the results in the gym. Because you know there is life and there is the gym of life. But mostly the gym of life sometimes appears in life. Because the gym teaches you delayed gratification, and in life sometimes there will be certain things that you'll be hoping for that will not come your way. But in the long run, it'll come your way. Same as the gym. You might get anywhere 260 hours, 260. Now I'm 215. It took time. It didn't come overnight. But someone can see me and be like, oh, it came overnight, bro. He was probably in shape all his life. No, bro. A year ago today, I wasn't like this. Because I literally started the gym December 2024. 1st December. How lucky. I was in bed one time and I'm like, bro, I have to change something, bro. I have to go to the gym. 1st December. I told myself I was going to do it in 2025. I just went on and did it. I just went on and did it. If there is something you want to do it now. There is no perfect time. You don't have to be great to start. But one thing though, you gotta start to be great. Still on getting in shape, bro. There's a lot of things that I wrote. I can't say it all, but I gotta squeeze it in there. Some of the importance of getting in shape is getting in shape releases endorphins. So if you're going through stress, anxiety, depression, those endorphins boost your mood. It boosts your mood and calms your mind down. Not bad. It calms your mind down. It reduces stress. So it makes you more productive. To have a changed life, you need productivity. You need to get the work done. Because hey, we want to chase this. We want to chase the check. We don't want to chase the chicks. So we got to put the work in. You got to work hard. You got to stay focused. You got to stay open-minded. Our eyes got to be open. And stick to the goal. You don't have to stick to the plan, bro. Sorry, my bad. You don't have to stick to the move. You have to stick to the plan. You feel me? So as I'm bringing my video to a close, I want us to go through our points again. Now, to change your life, the first is God. You need God, because when you have God, you have everything. When you have God, the impossible becomes possible. When you have God, if you think you can change your life, it is possible. Right? Type in the comments. It is possible. Now, everybody viewing this, please type it. It is possible. It is possible for me to change my life. Write it down. It is possible for me to change my life. It is possible. You can do it. I believe you can do it. I can only believe so much. You got to believe in yourself that you can also do it. I'll be super proud of you. And if your life is changed, just come back and watch this video. I'm going to congratulate you and tell you how proud I am of you. So God, faith, purpose, vision, change your habits, change your mindset, change the things, change the wrong things you are consistent in. Get in shape. And one thing that I forgot is be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself, bro. If you're lazy, tell yourself you're lazy. See, affirmations are good. But bro, you have to be honest with yourself. If you're lazy, don't go to the mirror and say, I'm disciplined. No, you got to put the work into the discipline. What are you doing to the discipline? Are you just saying words? You got to be disciplined with your, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself, bro. And tell yourself the truth. And let yourself know that, hey, I'm going to change. Because if I don't change, nobody's going to save me. Nobody's coming to save me. I got to change for me. I don't have to change for anybody. So I hope this video brought some perspective in your life. I hope this video impacted you in a certain way. From today, I want you to take a step into changing your life. Because one thing I want you to know, life is about growth. The essence of life is growth. Trees grow, animals grow. Why don't we have to grow? We grow in age, but you got to grow in life. You got to grow spiritually, you got to grow financially, you got to grow in your thoughts. Your thoughts got to change as you grow. You don't have to, you're 35, you don't have to think like a 20-year-old. You got to change, man. You got to make a change. Change your life, have a better life, and have a successful life. Peace.